Om Shanti, time to listen, 8 July 2021, Bab Dada's Sakar Mahavakya. Baba said to us, sweet children, no one in the world is as fortunate as you. You who are Raj Rishis, you are studying Raja Yoga for the kingdom. Today's question, which sanskars does the incorporeal father have that you children also imbibe at the confluence age? Answer. The incorporeal father has the sanskars of knowledge. He speaks knowledge to you and makes you pure from impure. This is why he is called the ocean of knowledge, the purifier. You children also imbibe that sanskar at this time. You say with intoxication that God is teaching you. We listen to him and then tell everyone else what he tells us. Om Shanti. Today's song is At Last, the day for which we had been waiting has come. Baba said to us, you sweetest spiritual children, heard this song. Whose praise is this? That of the one Father. Salutations to Shiva. God is the highest on high. You children know that He is our Father. It is not that all of us are the Father. It is remembered that the whole world is a brotherhood. According to the sannyasis and scholars, God is omnipresent, so it becomes a fatherhood. When you are brothers, He is proved to be the Father from whom you are to receive the inheritance. If it were a fatherhood, there would be no question of an inheritance. You children know the Father of all of us souls is one. He is called the World Godfather. Who is in the world? All brothers, means all we are souls. The Godfather of all is just the one. Everyone prays to the one Father. There should be praise and worship of just one. That is Satopradhan worship. It has also been explained that there is knowledge, worship and disinterest. The Father gives you knowledge for salvation. The land of liberation in life is said to be salvation. You souls have to imbibe all of this with your intellects. Our home is the land of peace. It is also called the land of liberation and the land of nirvana. The best name is the land of peace. Here, because you have organs, souls are in talkie and have to speak. In the subtle region, there is movie and communication takes place through signals. There is no sound. You now know the three worlds, the incorporeal, the subtle region and the corporeal world. This is now very clearly in your intellects. It is said of the human world, this world goes around in a cycle. It is called the history and geography of the world. It is human beings who know this. They relate world history and geography. The Father is the highest on high. Only He knows how the world history and geography repeat. It was by knowing this cycle that you became rulers of the globe. It is sung, the deities are completely viceless. There are the images of Lakshmi and Narayan. People say that they are completely viceless and that they themselves are completely vicious who sung or who in fact sing a song in front of deities. They are completely right now vicious. In the golden age, they are completely viceless, that is completely pure. In the iron age, they are completely vicious, that is soul, completely impure. This refers to Bharat alone. The Father comes and makes all of us this seat in your intellects. No one else knows this. They have given the golden age a long duration. They think the golden age existed hundreds of thousands of years ago. Therefore, these things do not enter anyone's intellect. You children now understand that from being completely vicious, we are all becoming completely viceless. From being completely impure, we have to become completely pure. The Father explains that there is alloy in our souls. The Golden Age has now become the Iron Age. The comparison is of the soul. You have to understand this very clearly. You children are very fortunate. No one else is as fortunate as you. You are now sitting in Raja Yoga. You are Raj Rishis. Is there ever an education for a kingdom? Others would make you into barristers, but who would make you into emperors of the world? No one except the Father can make you that. Here, there are no emperors. They are definitely needed for the Golden Age. Someone definitely has to come. The Father says, I come when devotion has to end. Devotion has now come to an end. It has nothing else to offer. You should have the intoxication that the Father sits here and teaches you. The incorporeal Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, is teaching us souls. No one knows Shiva. You children know that Baba is once again establishing the kingdom of heaven. We call them emperors, Sri Lakshmi and Emperor Sri Narayan. On the path of devotion, they relate the story of the true Narayan. There is also the story of immortality and the story of the third eye. The Father also gives each of you a third eye. You are told the story of becoming Narayan from an ordinary man. The things that become the past are then useful and the path of devotion. God is the creator of heaven. We are the children of God. So why are we not in heaven? Ask oneself, why are we not in heaven if as we children of God? Why are we still in the Iron Age? The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, creates a new world. God would not create an old world. First, He creates a new world and then He demolishes the old one. You know that you are claiming your kingdom for the Golden Age. Who would there be in the Golden Age? It would be the dynasty of Lakshmi and Narayan. There would be other kings too, and the symbol of them is the rosary of victory. The Father knows we are now making effort to be threaded on the rosary of victory. No one in the world knows the meaning of the rosary or why it is worshipped. Who does the tassel at the top represent? They continue to turn the beads of a rosary and then salute the tassel and continue to turn the beads of that rosary again. They sit and turn the beads of a rosary and make sure by internally chanting Rama's name that their thoughts do not wander anywhere else. It is as though a harmonium is playing inside them. They practice this a great deal. All of those things belong to the path of devotion. Yes, those who have performed a lot of devotion will not perform sinful actions. Those who do a lot of devotions are considered to be very honest and righteous. They would have a rosary in their temple, which they turn while continuing to chant Rama's name. Many people understand that there is no sin in devotion. They say that people can attain liberation by performing intense devotion. However, nothing happens. This is just a play in which everyone has to become Sato Pradhan, Sato Raju and Tamu. Not a single person can return home. Just as when it becomes empty up there, in the same way there will be a lot of empty space left here too. Your kingdom will be by the banks of the sweet river of Delhi. It won't be by the sea. Even Bombay etc. won't exist in Golden Age. Previously, it was a fishing bay, Bombay, where fishermen lived. They have reclaimed so much land from the sea. There will be a fishing bay there again. Bombay will not exist in the Golden Age. There won't be any mountain, etc. There won't be any need to go anywhere. Here, when people become tired, they go to take a rest somewhere. There is not the discomfort of being tired about anything in the Golden Age. You become residents of heaven. There is not the slightest discomfort in heaven. Therefore, you children now have to follow the Father Srimad. The Father says, sweetest beloved children, you have to look after your bodies and carry out your business, etc. Study. Students study at the schools and then go home and study further. And they also help with the housework. It is the same here too. You do not have any difficulty in this study. There were so many subjects in those studies. Here there is just one study and just one point, Manmanabhava. Your sins will be absolved through this. God speaks. People think that God spoke the Gita in the Copper Age. But why would He speak the Gita in the Copper Age? There is a very good explanation in the picture of Krishna. Therefore, this war is just instrumental. Everyone has to die, for only then can they go back to the land of liberation and the land of liberation in life. People won't only die in the war, there will also be many types of calamities. You children should not experience any sorrow. When a person has heart failure, he doesn't experience sorrow during the time of heart failure. That is how death should be, just suddenly having heart failure without cause, so that by the time the doctors arrives, the soul has already left from the body. Now everyone is to die. At the end, there won't be any hospitals, any doctors or anyone else to carry out the final ceremonies. None of those will remain. Everyone's souls will leave the body. There will be torrential rainfall. Death doesn't take time. They are developing bombs that will kill people instantly. They continue to manufacture such bombs and continue to refine them. This is fixed in the drama. This play is predestined in the drama. Destruction takes place every cycle. You won't have this knowledge in the Golden Age. The Father has to come to give you knowledge. Once establishment has taken place, there is no question of knowledge. Then when the kingdom of Ravan starts, devotion also starts. Devotion has now come to an end. You now have to become pure with the power of yoga. It is only by becoming pure that you will be able to go to the land of peace and the land of the happiness. You have to keep a chart. You understand that you have to remember the Father and become Sattva-pradhan from Tamo-pradhan. This is not written in any scriptures. You children heard this song. At last, the day for which we had been waiting has come. When the people of Bharat become kings of kings, they become kings of kings, that is, they become emperors. Then in the Silver Age, they are kings and queens. Then when they go into the Copper Age and on to the path of sin, those who had been worthy of worship, emperors and empresses, become worshippers. They themselves had been worthy of worship and became worshippers. The Father says, I do not become a worshipper. Deities are worthy of worship, but I do not become that. I did not become a worshipper either. The people of Bharat make temples to the deities and worship them. Lakshmi and Narayan are worthy of worship at the beginning, and then on the path of devotion, they become worshippers of Shiv Baba. People also build temple to Shiv Baba, on the one who made Lakshmi and Narayan into an emperor and empress, and worship him. No one becomes vicious instantly, they become like that gradually. They have shown signs of the deities on the path of seeing. Worthy of worship, Lakshmi and Aryan then become worshippers. At first, they build a temple of Shiva. At that time, they cut a diamond and make a Shiva Lingam out of it to be worshipped. No one knows that God is just a tiny point. You now understand He is not a big oval image. People will build many temples, saying the kings do this. People do the same. At first, only Shiva Baba is worshipped, and this is called unadulterated Sato Pradhan worship. And you then go through the stages of Sato, Rajo, Tamo. You came into the Rajo and Tamo stages, and so you called yourself Hindu only. But you were originally deities. The father says originally you belong to the deity religion, however, you have become very impure. And because you are impure, you can no longer call yourself deities. The name Hindu came with a long time later. You now understand you were worthy of worship, but that now at the confluence stage, you are no longer worthy of worship or worshippers. What are you doing? You are becoming worthy of worship according to Srimad right now. You are also making others the same. You are Brahmins. Your souls are continuing to become pure. When you become completely pure, you will have to leave your old costumes. The father says this is very easy. You old mothers are unable to imbibe this knowledge. Therefore, the father asks, do you at least understand that you are souls? It is souls that have good or bad sanskars. In their next birth, souls suffer for the actions they perform now. The father speaks to soul. He says children become soul conscious. Incorporeal Shiva Baba is teaching incorporeal soul. Incorporeal Baba has sanskars of knowledge. He doesn't have a body. He is the ocean of knowledge. And he is also ocean of purity. He has all virtues. The father says, I come and purify you children. This method is so easy. There is just one word, Manmana Bhava. It means constantly remember me alone. It is only by having remembrance that your sins will be absolved. You also know you are now Brahmins, and you will then become part of the sun, moon, merchant and Shudra dynasties. We will go around the cycle of 84 births. We will come down from the top, and then Baba will come again. This world cycle truly continues to turn. When this world becomes old, Baba comes to make it new. This is in your intellects, is not it? This cycle should turn around in your intellects. You are now becoming spinners of the discus of self-realization. After you will become rulers of the globe. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to spiritual children. We spiritual children also says Namaste to our spiritual beloved father. Thank you. Essence for Dharana. Number 1, become worthy of worship by following Srimad. Finish the bad sanskars in your souls with the power of knowledge and yoga. Become completely wiseless. Number 2, while doing everything for the livelihood of your body, study and also teach others, become pure with the power of yoga and claim a royal status. Blessings today. May you become an embodiment of the 8 powers and experience the sovereignty of the land that is free from sorrow, while having the world of sorrow in front of you. Definition: it is only now that you have the knowledge of sorrow and being free from sorrow. While the world of sorrow is in front of you, constantly experience the sovereignty of the land free from sorrow. This is a sign of the children who are embodiments of the 8 powers and who are conquerors of the physical senses. It is only now that you receive all the powers from the Father. If you lose any power due to the influential of bad company or by being influenced by your physical senses, The intoxication and happiness of the land free from sorrow that you have received will then automatically be lost. You, the emperor of the land that is free from sorrow, will then become bankrupt. Today's slogan is, let the power of determination always be with you, and success will then be garlanded around your neck. Cha, Om Shanti.